Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. We have caught up to the head coach of the Boyd Buchanan Buccaneers. He's in the National Hall of Fame. He joins us here live and on the air. Head coach Gary Rankin. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing good, Stuart. Thank you.
Well, got a chance to get the Buccaneers out and play Friday night, and was able to come away with the winner against Chattanooga Prep. Talk a little bit about it, 26-7.
Well, we got the win. We had a huge crowd. There's quite a bit of buzz in Chattanooga about our program and stuff, so we had a huge crowd. Didn't play as good as we'd like to play. We were a little bit sloppy in places, that a little uncharacteristic of us. But, the bottom line, you got the win. You got up to a start. So hopefully we can play a little cleaner this week and maybe clean up some mistakes.
Really, I mean, as the game progressed and you were playing Chattanooga Prep, what were some things that real quickly jumped out at you but wow, man, we need to clean that up really fast? Was it just missed assignments or just guys not communicating, or what was a big thing that jumped out?
First and foremost, it was them, I believe. I mean, they were aggressive. They got after us. I think our kids thought we were going to walk on the field from the things that we accomplished last year, and people just going to fall over. But that wasn't the case. And they played well. I give them credit. They played well. They were physical. They got after. They got lots and lots of athletes. And we made some uncharacteristic mistakes. We dropped a touchdown pass, and we missed a touchdown pass in the end zone, and we've been executing all fouls. So I don't know what it was. We just weren't as sharp as I wanted us to be. But, it wasn't assignments. It was just, just not executing at times.
Your O-line, how did they do protecting your quarterback?
Did a good job. They did their part. Our backs didn't block well. Our quarterback was inconsistent at times. So there was just some things we got to try to clean up. But like I say, bottom line, we got to win, and that's what you want every Friday night.
Yeah, and defensively, you were able to, hold Chattanooga Prep to 7 points. But how did they do? Was the defense better than the offense, you felt like, even though you came away with a win?
Probably a little bit. I mean, they moved the football on us. We stopped them in some critical situations. But, defensively, we played pretty good. Hold anybody to a touchdown is a pretty good night.
Penalty-wise, was you okay? Did you play clean, or did you have a couple that are –
Had some stupid penalties. Had some penalties after the whistle, and we don't tolerate that at all. So we had a pretty good little running session this week with a few kids. But pre and post penalties are something that we just won't tolerate at all.
Yes, sir.
And we punish our kids. You're going to have some penalties when the ball snapped during the play, but before the ball snapped, after the whistle's blown dead, we don't expect any. And we had a couple of those that were really uncharacteristic.
Yeah, and dead ball penalties is what you're talking about. The game, whatever it is, either you smart it off, unsportsman. It could be anything, and I'm not saying it was. Exactly. I wasn't there, so I don't know. So but when one happens, sometimes it catches on, doesn't it, Coach?
Pushing and shoving, and it's just there's no place for it. It doesn't help us. 15 yards is hard to make up sometimes.
Absolutely. Well, you're you catch Brainerd at home, and and they won last Friday night. They beat Howard Tech.
They did.
Talk to me.
And they're athletic. Everybody knows Brainerd's got athletes, and they're dangerous. They can score any play from any position on the field. So we'll have to be smart. We've got a little speed, but they got a lot of speed. So we'll have to see. But we think we got good game plans. We've had a good week of practice. A little bit more physical this week than we've been in the past, so hopefully we'll play a little bit sharper than we did.
Well, was you pleased with the crowd and the support of the Boyd Buchanan Buccaneers?
Crowd was great. We had a great crowd. They had a great crowd. Like I say, there's a lot of excitement around our school, around our community about our football program, and it certainly showed the other night by the attendance, and it was a good night overall as far as that's concerned.
Coach, we wish you the best of luck Friday night. I hope you have a great Labor Day holiday. I know Zeke's got a tough one. They're going to play Tech, and a lot of kids
they play Tennessee Tech, and they say that they've got a 75% sellout right now at the stadium. And Zeke was nominated one of the captains this week, so I was very proud of that. Not too many times kickers get nominated to be captains. So he's doing a tremendous job over there in that program and with his work habits and gaining the respect of all the teammates. So really proud of him for being elected a captain.
Well, and not only that, but Friday there's a couple of kids from Alcoa where you formerly coached, I think, on Tennessee Tech, and there's
there is,
and there's just some kids from the state of Tennessee that play for Tech, so it'll be good for Murfreesboro
exactly.
Friday night.
It will.
Saturday
it will.
night,
And,
Saturday.
It's been a while back, but that used to be a huge rivalry when there was OVC and Tech and Middle was a huge rivalry.
Really?
At one time. So, it was a huge rivalry 20, 25 years ago, whenever it was. So
was that back when John Jones?
Night. I'm looking forward to it.
Was that back when John Jones and Burt Brown were playing?
That's when they were playing, exactly.
Well, I was at Eastern at that time.
John Jones can tell you some stories about that, but it used to be a huge rivalry, and I'm glad to see him play again. I think it'll be a good night and a big crowd.
Yeah, that was when Boots Donnelly was coaching at MTSU, exactly. And one of my favorite coaches, Coach Roy Kidd. Kidd was coaching at Eastern, and we did a little recruiting
exactly.
We did a little recruiting at Eastern. You remember those days? We had that one boy, Elroy Harris. He could do a backflip in the end zone when he'd score a touchdown. I mean, that was.
They had some big games too, and MTSU and Eastern Kentucky was a huge rivalry, but. It'll be a good night Saturday night for Middle and Tech. It'll be fun.
Well, Coach, I'm always around. I hope I get to see you Saturday night. I might be around and everything. So take care and good luck, and come away with a win.
Thank you, Stork. Appreciate it.
All right, see you. Bye.